What is the meaning of the hijab? The meaning of the hijab in Arabic means a barrier. When there is a barrier between things, there's a hijab. Now, why is it that the headscarf, for example, is called a hijab? Because it serves as a barrier, which prevents the onlooker from seeing the hair or from seeing the body. This is why it is called a hijab. It's a barrier between you and the onlooker. Now, when we examine the role of the hijab, we see that the role of the hijab is to protect women from harassment, from any unwanted advancement. It reduces corruption in society, and that's why the hijab does come in many forms. We usually only examine the common form, which is the headscarf. That's one type of hijab. There are many types of hijabs. The type of clothes that you wear, the way in which you speak, the softening of the voice, your choice of words, your body gestures, your facial expressions, this is all part of the hijab. Because it's placing a barrier between me and someone who can see me in an appropriate way that could actually provoke that person. So the word hijab in Arabic means a barrier. Now, when we look at the problem of hijab in our societies, usually what comes to our minds? Usually we look at what's happening in the street. Whenever you think of the hijab, most people, they think of what goes on out in the streets. People who are not covered properly in the streets. That's the hijab. That's where we need the hijab most. Is that correct? Is that where we need the hijab most? Let me ask you this question. The street life, when you go out in the street, or you go to the mall, for example, or you go to a supermarket, you go to Sobeys, how much does that represent from your life? How much of your time is spent in the streets and in those public areas such as malls? How much? 5%, 10%, that's it. So when you think of the street hijab, that only represents 10% of your life. What about the other 90%? What about the other 95%? That's where we come to realize what the hijab actually is.